At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
Pahrump Nugget, Progressive Cash Drawings, Mystery Point Multipliers, Mystery Gift Days, Extra Cash for 4 of a kinds, Bingo, Bowling, Football, and Food Specials. Looking for constant action? Look no further. Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is brought to you in part by One Nevada Credit Union, where right now you can refinance your auto loan with rates as low as 2.98% and no payments for 90 days for qualified members. Call us today for details. 775-751-9880. News 46 is also brought to you by the Bankruptcy Center of Pahrump. When it comes to sensitive matters like bankruptcy, take a breath of fresh air by calling an experienced and compassionate attorney at the Bankruptcy Center of Pahrump. 775-727-4747. News is also brought to you by Pahrump Dermatology and Skin Cancer. When you need the best dermatology care in Pahrump, call Pahrump Dermatology and Skin Cancer. 775-727-9800. News 46 is also brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino. Located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160, you can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.parumpnugget.com. News is also brought to you by Hope Counseling Services, where we specialize in behavioral health, inspiring hope for a brighter tomorrow. Call 775-727-0101 for more information.
Tonight on News 46, the town board wants to repeal an ordinance.
Lakeside is going insane on Saturday.
And who will challenge Oklahoma City in the NBA Finals? News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Zach Fuentes and Monique Murphy. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
And good evening. It's Friday, June 8, 2012. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Monique Murphy for News 46.
A low count of voters have turned out so far in Pahrump. 2,264 people have reportedly voted early in Pahrump and 204 in Tonopah. More people voted early this year than in the 2008 primary, when there was an early turnout of 2,349 voters. 8,188 voted early in the 2008 general election. Total votes cast in the 2008 were 6,021 in the primary and 17,533 in the November general election.
Town Board Chairperson Vicki Parker comments on next week's Town Board agenda item, the discussion and possible decision to repeal Town Board Ordinance number 46.
We are looking at our ordinances, and this one is legally problematic. Sooner or later, somebody would challenge the town on it, and it would cost us a lot of money to defend an ordinance that's possibly unconstitutional. So I put on the agenda that we would simply repeal Ordinance 46. Ordinance 46, for those of you who haven't read it lately, has a couple items in it. One, it can never be repealed. Two, it has to do with incorporating the entire town, which I don't have a problem with. It also says that you have to, should you challenge this, you have to come up with $20,000 plus win or lose, pay the town's legal expenses. And I don't see that being exactly. I don't see that we'd be able to defend that. It just would cost us a lot of money. So the simple thing to do is repeal it. Meanwhile, the next item on the agenda is a resolution stating that we want, should there be an incorporation movement, the people of the town should have the right to vote on incorporation. So we're not incorporating the town. We're not working on it. The town board, as a matter of fact, accepted the final report of the Incorporation Advisory Board, and we have disbanded the Incorporation Advisory Board. We are not working on incorporation. I am not personally working on incorporation. In fact, unless I'm directed to do so by the town board, I can't legally work on incorporation. We're just trying to clear up a problematic ordinance and still let the people in Pahrump know that we want them to have the right to vote should somebody else pursue incorporation.
And will there be another ordinance put in the place of Ordinance 46?
I originally asked for a replacement ordinance, and our attorney said that he preferred to handle it with a resolution, and he said that he'll speak on this Tuesday night.
And Vicki Parker continues with another agenda item regarding new lighting to be installed in field number 3 at Petrick Park.
We've been working on lighting for Field C for a while. It's been engineered, and we'll be voting on the bids on Tuesday night. I'd like to mention that this is park impact fee money that's being used to expand our capabilities. We can't handle all of the requests for lighted fields currently, So
this one, we have 2 bids in, one from a Vegas company, one from a local company. We'll be looking at the bids and making a decision as far as what's going on there. Do you have any idea of when that the lighting will be being put in place?
I'd have to check with Matt Lewis on that. I've only seen the agenda on my cell phone because it's Friday morning, so I have not seen the bid specs yet.
And we're going to have much more after the break, so please keep it here.
Yes.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
And welcome back. President Barack Obama made a special visit to Las Vegas yesterday. The president spoke to a crowd at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas Cox Pavilion about relieving student loan debt. His trip to Southern Nevada lasted less than 2 hours. Thursday's visit is his 4th trip to the Silver State this year. Obama made an overnight visit to Southern Nevada in late January and made a brief stop in Boulder City in March. Last month he was in Reno, where he visited a couple who refinanced their home through a program initiated by Obama. Nevada is an important swing state in November's presidential election. Presumptive Republican presidential nominee Mitt Romney campaigned in Las Vegas last week.
And we go to Deanna O'Donnell in the newsroom, who gives us the latest at Lakeside and the Pahrump Nugget.
Well, at Lakeside, beginning at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning is the RC boat races. You want to bring your family down to come see this. It is free to the public. Insane Boats is going to be down there all day long racing across the lake. And at 5:30 is John Earl and the Boogeyman Band. Once again, that is free to the public, and all day long they'll be having food and refreshments down there. So, of course, you want to come down to Lakeside. Every other week they'll be holding this party through August. And at the Pahrump Nugget on Highway 372 and Highway 160 at the Stage Bar tonight is the 360 Band. Come on down and dance the night away for that event. And we want to remind everybody that on June 30th, the fireworks show for the Pahrump Nugget is going to be held. There's lots of events going on that day, entertainment out there in the parking lot. And of course, bring your chairs and enjoy their annual fireworks show. For more information on the Pahrump Nugget, go to PahrumpNugget.com. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
At the Nye County Commissioners meeting, Auditor Dan MacArthur told the commissioners that money that was supposed to be used for Nye County Emergency Services Department to handle hazardous materials was used instead to pay for animal control salaries. The accounts payable recorded the payments as stipends under services and supplies, instead of salaries and wages billed through payroll. The stipends amounted to $15 per hour paid to hazmat volunteers. MacArthur said he felt it was an internal control issue. County Manager Pam Webster said the practice was stopped, but there was nothing in the personnel files to indicate any disciplinary action was taken.
And folks, keep it here because we'll be back with more information after this break.